I like the way that you introduced me, Lex. Is a great entertainer. So, well, let's go. Let's do it. How you guys doing today? ¿Cómo están todas las personas de habla hispana? Okay, we're gonna present. I don't know if I can share my screen. Probably if you don't know me, my name is Luis Silva. For those that know me, yes, it's still my name, Luis. So we're gonna talk about best times that thrive on volatility. This is a very emotional topic to me because I was here last year at Tradier Summit and we talked about volatility, but the conditions at that time were pretty different. Now, well, as you can see all day long, what's going on with the volatility nowadays, well, is a challenge, especially for those who are like me, who sell volatility every day, basically. So, but we're going to figure out a way that we can deal with this market with low volatility. It doesn't mean that this is the lowest. We can see even lower levels, but we'll see what happens. So, just to recap, so what is implied volatility? Is just the forecast of the movement of a stock price over an index. Is used also to price the options contract. Is the most critical, I will say, variable to price the options contract. So when basically this is the general rule, when we have like a down market, a bear market, the volatility increases, and when we have a bull market, the volatility decreases. This is a topic that actually Lex touched in our last Sigma Summit. By the way, Lex, I loved your t-shirt, the Sigma Summit Volume 2. Basically, we haven't seen like a lot of volatility during the past months. And also, so for some people, volatility is something that scares them. It's not supposed to scare you. Well, that's for beginners, that's for newbies. It's something that you can navigate with. Así que la volatilidad es algo que no deben tener miedo, es algo que realmente deberíamos navegar. So we're going to switch between Spanish and English just to be fair with our audience who speaks Spanish. So that being said, so where is the volatility? Where is my volatility? Because last year we were talking about so many strategies when the volatility was high. We have a VIX over 22 or 23, as far as I remember. Now, I saw the VIX this morning under 12. This put us some pressure for us who always do some strategies like iron condors, iron butterflies. So we want to have some volatility to play those strategies. And those strategies play really well when we have an environment of high volatility. But what happened when we have these conditions? So we don't know if the volatility is going to continue dropping for the next, in the future, in the near future. But for sure, we will see some strategies that you can accommodate in order to deal with these low environments of volatility. So lo que vamos a ver es que no sabemos qué va a ocurrir con la volatilidad durante los próximos meses, durante el futuro próximo, pero lo que sí vemos es que podemos lidiar con algunas estrategias que se adapten a estos mercados de baja volatilidad. So this is the historical performance of the VIX during the past year, as you can see. So we have some peaks during the past year, but the higher that we have got is on the 20 area. Now we are under 12. So this is the historical volatility between 2019 and 2024. As you can see, a peak during the pandemic, during the COVID, so in like March 2020. Now we've seen like the lowest level probably in how many years? Probably 5 years. So we got to go back to 2019 in order to see these low volatility levels. We have some low volatility levels on 2021, around mid 2021. But yeah, so we were very comfortable playing with volatility, with the volatility around 15, 16. I'm talking about implied volatility. I'm not talking about VIX. So when talking about VIX, so we feel more comfortable to play some strategies when VIX is above 20. That is not the case, right? This is what happened during the past year. Okay, so the volatility, as you can see, is decreasing, and this is a good thing. So if we open some strategies, long-term strategies selling volatility, well, this is a good thing because the volatility has dropped dramatically, and also we've seen our revenue and our profit and loss. You can see some gains because this drove volatility. But guess what? This is not going to happen all the time. This is a very, very special, I will say, moment in time, moment in history that we've seen continuously during the, I don't know, maybe 12 months, probably 18 months, a continuous drop in volatility. So that's a good thing. But what happened when the volatility again tried to rise? When the volatility start picking up again? So this is something that we need to overcome. This is something that we need to live on. This is something we cannot avoid. This is something we need to embrace and try to play with it. En este caso, pues lo que hemos visto durante estos meses es que la volatilidad ha caído dramáticamente y este es un evento que no vemos continuamente. Lo que hemos visto durante los últimos 18 meses es que la volatilidad ha caído dramáticamente y está en unos niveles terribles, en donde vean la volatilidad histórica que está marcando. Esta es la volatilidad histórica, by the way. This is the historical volatility from XPX. Esta es la volatilidad histórica del SPX. So that being said, if we continue to move lower, probably that's going to put some pressure on the strategies we're gonna play. Because if we're used to play iron condors or iron butterflies with this low environment of volatility, guess what is going to happen? Cuando hacemos estrategias como los iron condors y como los iron butterflies en estos niveles de volatilidad baja, adivina qué es lo que pasa. So what's going to happen is that we're going to see a decrease in the premiums that we're being paid. So lo que estamos viendo es que hay un bajo nivel de los premiums, de las primas que estamos recibiendo. Hablemos de una recesión de primas, and that's not a good thing for people who wants to sell premium all the time, like me. So what is the goal? If the volatility is rising, and hopefully is rising again, and we're going to see some events that the volatility is going to peak again, probably, I don't know, next Fed meeting or next release of macroeconomic data. So we're going to see some volatility, probably not the best, but we can have some strategies like a double diagonal. When the volatility is increasing, you can benefit from these type of strategies. There is another one, a reverse iron butterfly. If we play a reverse iron butterfly, which is basically a straddle, but we're going to benefit from a large movement on the market, but we have some wings. That's the difference between the straddle and the reverse iron butterfly. So es básicamente un straddle lo que tenemos con un iron butterfly, and if we play with it within the low implied volatility level, probably is going to benefit because once the volatility increase, so the options premiums are going to increase, and since this is a debit position, so the person who is playing this strategy also is going to benefit from the increase in the volatility. But what happened we have a drop in volatility? That is what we've seen during the last year. So as you can see, we can play short strangles, we can play short straddles, even we can play iron condors or iron butterflies. Actually, the best strategy we have played during 2024 is the iron butterfly. It performed really well during January, February, March. April was not the best month. No, April was good. May hasn't been a great month for iron butterflies because we have the credit we're receiving when we put, and I'm talking about 0 days to expiration. So en el mes de enero, en el mes de febrero, en el mes de marzo, incluso parte de abril funcionaron muy bien, pero cuando vemos que hay una caída en volatilidad, los premiums son menores y eso hace que de alguna manera tengamos un poco más de riesgo, estemos más ajustados, porque los movimientos, un pequeño movimiento puede hacer daño. So what's happened when we receive a lower premium is a very, very small movement can cause us pain. So that's why I like to play with more volatility when the volatility is higher, because you can cover yourself a little bit more from the movements that the market produce. So this is a good strategy. Like I said, we've been testing this strategy, not the iron condor, the iron butterflies, for basically all to 2023, 2024, and this is working really well. So could we come up with a strategy that does not require like complicated technical indicators, or doesn't require a lot of knowledge, more than just study options and see how it performs? Something very straightforward. So I'm trying to give like the new investors a way that they can like start to invest in options very responsibly without technical indicators. Yes, so we came up with this strategy, and actually that benefits not from volatility, is from probability. So I'm going to show you guys. We in the community of OpcionSigma, there are like a few people who are contributing to this, and we came up with this. This is the Analytica of XPX. So basically, in our resources, you can see the performance of this, the journal of this strategy that we have been using into 2023. So basically, we have done 66. It's a little bit more because it is up to date until May 1st. So we are putting everything together in the Analytica tab. But as you can see, we have 66 transactions, and 61 positives, 5 negatives, and the total profit just doing one contract is over $7,000. So the risk that we take every day average is $1,200, and the time we spend in the position is about 44 minutes. La mayoría de las personas de OpcionSigma ya conocen esto, así que no se los tengo que presentar. But for the English audience, I'm pretty sure probably if you're not aware that there are these type of strategies, well, you're aware now. So we have this tool, the Analytica of XPX, which is basically something that we create in Sigma Option. So we've been tracking the iron butterflies. We're going to start tracking also iron condors, but we've been tracking iron butterflies for a couple of years now. So we have not the amount of data that, because we can backtest, but I strongly believe that the best backtest you can ever put out there is just doing the actual operation, doing the actual transactions. So we basically came up with this. So, and I'm going to say a big hello to Seba, un saludo muy especial a Seba, who has been building this magnificent tool for the OpcionSigma community and the Sigma Option community. So basically, we start tracking iron butterflies opening at 9:30. This is Eastern time. So when the market opens, we open one. Now the other one at 9:40, the other one at 10:30, the other one at 11 a.m., and the last one at 11:30 p.m. And we came up with the best pairs. What mean the best pairs? So if you are able to take, let's put this in actual dollars. If you're able to take $300 in profit, your stop loss shouldn't be more than 170. That's the best pair you can get to get. Sorry, this is for every day. Let's put it in 9:30. Okay. Every day. This is every day. Okay. So you can filter with news or non-news. So this is the best pair you can have for, just put one contract. Okay, there you go. So your take profit should be $240, and the stop loss is $150. So basically what we do is open an at the money item butterfly with 30 points wide of the wings. You're gonna buy the wings 30 points from yourself. And the best pair is to take home $1,500 is going to be taking $240 every day home, but the day is not going to, the day that the strategy is not working, you're going to stop at 150. So that gives us an expected movement of 0.15. And this is a pretty cool tool that I would like everyone to use, because we have tracked now the 940, and we can give you now the best pair. Let's give it a couple seconds. Okay. So basically, even let's see this one. This is a very good case, because some people think that we need to win more than we lose. This is not essentially true. We can have more negative days and less positive days, and even though the strategy long term is going to work. So we need to flip the coins so many times with the system, with the mechanic that really works. So basically, what we give you guys here is the best pairs that you can play this strategy. And it's basically opening an item butterfly, which is selling two at the money, one at the money put, one at the money call, and buy some wings. In this case, is $40, 40 points wide. So for the 1031, you see that we have a better ratio, and the profit and loss is better as well. Well, this is 3 contracts. This is only one contract. So far, we have found that the 941 and the 1031 are performing really well, even better than the 930, because I do this mostly every day. And also, well, we have the other ones, which is the 11 a.m. and also the 11:30, that they're performing really well. But we need to see what we need to do. Basically, this is the worst performing one. But we need to do basically is keep track of the plan and do this every single day of our life. It's simply, if the strategy worked today, hey, I'm going home with $260. If it doesn't work, hey, I'm taking a stop loss at $50. So this is available, and we have here some strategies. So basically, we have a heat map here. Let me show you. We have a heat map here. So basically, it tells you what will be the best pair to play these strategies. Like I said, we've been tracking item butterflies, and now we start tracking iron condors. We've been tracking only SPX, but from a couple of weeks, for the last couple of weeks, we've been tracking the NDX as well. The problem with the NDX is the liquidity. That's why we like better the SPX for sure, but definitely something that we need to pay attention to. So this is a strategy that it doesn't require any knowledge of technical indicators. Esta es una estrategia que no requiere indicadores técnicos, no requiere realmente saber entradas de puntos de soporte y resistencia. The only thing that you need for this strategy is just how to play. You need at least level 3 at your brokerage account. You need like what are the options for? So what is the role of the sell call? What is the role of the buy call? What is the role of the sell put? What is the role of the buy put? Just when you get to that understanding, you're going to fall only in probability. So basically, if you toss a coin several times, well, what is the probability? 50-50, right? But you can throw a coin like 5 times, and you can have heads 5 times in a row. So the long term, the more I toss a coin, the more predictable the model is going to be. So that's why we're tracking it. We're going now. Right now, it's available only at the Sigma Option website. However, so we created this platform. We are connected with Tradier. So we're so happy because we are almost reaching within our first year of launching this platform, 3,000 users, which is a very decent, honest work. So almost 3,000 users are using the platform right now. So I'm basically the platform. We have pre-built strategies. So if I need to do an iron butterfly, we have a pre-built strategy. So that makes it easier for our community just to place an order. So let's see, I'm going to put here SPX, and I'm going to put here an iron butterfly. let's see an iron butterfly, and you see I can select day, but usually we do this 0 days to expiration. By the way, the data I just showed you is 0 DTE. So basically we try to build like this platform to trade very easy. And here in the analytics tab, you're gonna have access soon to this tab, to this panel, to this dashboard I just showed you. So one more reason to trade with Tradier and trade with Sigma Trade. By the way, Lex, do you know who won the contest of Kahoot? You like Kahoot, right? This morning? Guess who he is? Guess who he is? So for this strategy, you just need discipline. But I would like to bring to your attention, guys, that everything is possible. You just need discipline. For the mechanic of this strategy, you just need discipline. Just need a system, just need to be disciplined, and this is going to work long term. Now, talking about the contest. So this Luis is actually me. This is Luis Silva. And I said, I'm going to do something with the $1,000. It's not for me. I just want to create awareness of this project that we've been carrying is this one. I'm just going to plug the microphone a little bit. Just give me a second. I'm going to show you right away.
Significativo aporte, el cual recibimos con mucho cariño su enorme compromiso con la niñez piñonera.
Ayúdanos a fortalecer nuestra educación.
Agradecido por todos estos detalles, tener en cuenta esta comunidad.
Este detalle nos ayuda a seguir estudiando.
Que ama esa tierra.
La alcaldía distrital de Mompox dirigió a los corregimientos de Los Piñones para hacer entrega de unos kits escolares. Gracias a la gestión de la empresa OpcionSigma por el gran apoyo y aporte que se tiene con la educación, al alcalde San Nicolás Silín y a la gestora social Melissa Ricardo por el gran apoyo que hoy se dio en este territorio. La educación es la clave del éxito.
So, $1,000 are going to this project that I believe education and discipline will make you succeed. So we are putting our little grain, we are putting our 5 cents, and the $1,000 are going to this project so we can give more people under, unfortunately, poverty conditions an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to have education. Yes, from OpcionSigma, that's some of the things we're working on. Not only trying to sell projects or sell courses or sell platforms. We're trying to do something in actually for this society and to give back something, because the education has been a great asset in my life. So I believe that people can get educated as well and could have an opportunity as well.